it's more than one and closer to two. And I think, and I follow that the speech they really deliver, the average number is close to one. And for the senior member, it's even smaller. A lot of seniors, they want to deliver one or two speech in these semesters. But a lot of them did not deliver any speech. For example, do you want to hear Joy's speech?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you can go to YouTube. Or should we give chance to the Joyce? Okay. And that's my question. Okay. That's my answer.
Thank you, Howard.
Anyone else?
Hey Richard, I'd like to ask about the IE part. So first, how do you decide who will receive the IE orally and who will receive the written ones? And
I plan that I will put those written IE for the level that is the most advanced speech. For example, if Bill is delivering a speech, because the IE should be, the CC level of IE should be even greater than the speakers or equal to. So if Bill wants to deliver a speech, I have to invite April to be the individual evaluator. But if it is IE written on paper, I don't have this question. So I think I will put those two written IE on the most advanced two speeches in the meeting. And that is also a practice for the CC level lower, the low CC level IE. Try to evaluate those CC level higher than them.
then second question, the positions of IE are reduced. What do you plan to do, like to help the juniors in the club grow? Because generally IEs are considered a more difficult task than prepare speeches. So maybe it will hinder the growth of some members in our club. What do you think about this?
How many IE did you take this semester, Joy?
Good question. Two, at least two or three. I'm not sure.
Joy took the IE position 2 or 3 times. But can Joy deliver 2 or 3 speeches this semester? No. So we can find that the current trend is senior members keep evaluate those CC level higher, lower than them. But I think those IE positions should be given to junior for them to try. So I think the IE written on the letter is a semi-step for them to enhance their level between speech and IE. And in the middle is IE written on paper. And for the number of IE is reduced, I think it is only a temporary policy. If I provide more speeches this semester and the juniors and newcomers grow, next semester they need more IE. At that time, I think the next president should let our meeting go back to the 5 speech, 5 IE mode or the other. It is not a long-term process. It is not a long-term policy. It is temporary. So the thing really important is try to figure out the trend in our club and design the meeting that is most fit our demand. Yes.
Anyone else?
Is hiring for a higher level speech or hiring for the lower level speech we want to be replaced with written IE? So which one to prefer? Is the IE for higher level or the IE for lower level?
IE for higher level.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just a quick reminder. What I want to say is that also individual evaluations also as a speech is what we include in Toastmaster. So what I would like to suggest is that it's still a speech and it's included in Toastmaster. So I know paper IE is a good way that you help people that who want to deliver speeches. They have more opportunities. But I also wanted to consider that individual evaluation is also a speech practice. So there's a balance that you need to watch out and be careful about it. It's just a suggestion, not any question. So
I want to talk about some phenomena that I observed this semester according to our SciUp website. One is I just mentioned senior members keep taking the IE roles. So they are so strong, and those who need practice is junior.
You told me to sign
Juniors.
up. You told me to sign up.
Okay, it's my fault. It's my fault.
But maybe they are high level speakers, so only you are qualified.
In my investigation, more than half of the junior members do individual evaluation before. So I think initially this semester we have more than, I think it's 43 individual evaluation. So to minus by 5, it is still close to 14. And I think because this semester my deputy is Jason, and he's always searching about IEs, but not too many people are reply to him. So I think maybe the demand of IE is we provide so many IEs that exceeds our demand. So that's why I want to reduce the IE in a little bit and put so many speeches into next semester.
Richard, instead of cutting the positions for IE, have you thought of, instead of cutting the positions, you raise the interest that people sign up for IE? Is there any method that you can think of to inspire, to force, to tell the junior members to do the IE job?
Sorry for force you to join the IE contest this semester.
No, I don't mean it. I mean, okay. If you force them, they have the chance, and maybe after that IE, they will think that IE is fun, but they have to take the chance.
Actually, I think this system can make to raise the interest to IE, because before they really do the individual evaluation, they can try to return their IE suggestions first. That means first you deliver speeches, and to among like C2 or C3, he or she can try written IE, and the next advance you can try the real IE. It is a semi-step between speech and IE. So I think I would think that it will motivate members to take this role.
But normally, higher level you get the paper IE. So
That is a kind of training, because you written on the paper, so you don't have pressures. Like you deliver your IE even worse than the speaker. You won't have this kind of pressure.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't get it.
But I get it.
Because
But
if you have to be a paper IE, normally the speaker you have to be higher. Your level has to be higher than the speakers.
Yeah.
So like you said, Bill.
It's just
has to go
normally.
paper.
Actually, the written IE doesn't have to be higher level. You just have to write something good comments to the higher level speaker, and it's a kind of training. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh, so you agree with me? Thank you.
In case that if a senior member really want to evaluate higher level speakers, so what would you do to arrange the science system to make up for those who want to evaluate the higher level? For example, if Edward really wants to evaluate Bill's speech, and the system will not allow her to do it. So what would you do to solve this problem?
Actually, the city level people is higher than Bill. Okay. Then talk to the EVP, and he or she will arrange for you. It is not a very serious problem.
What if the position have already taken, and we have to make up for some time for her to do it? If you will make the meeting schedule a little bit maybe longer and cause some problem.
I don't think this will make the meeting schedule to be longer because you eliminate one IE and add one speech. And I will count the speech as 8 minutes and IE for 4 minutes. So it is only an additional 4 minutes to our meeting. I think it is not a very serious problem. And for those who want to sign up IE, just sign up. IE is not not that desirable as speeches.
Sure, once you get to the...
I'm a little bit kind of confused. So the core problem, what is the core problem? It's so less people assigning for IE. That's the problem. And too many who want to speak a speech. The main problem is that, do I understand correctly? The main problem, the core problem, is that it's about junior member who are afraid to assign for IE or something. I don't understand. Maybe you should focus more on the core problem.
Core problem. I will make this policy because I noticed that our IE and speeches we provide did not fit the demand of our club. So that's my rearrangement. So
why people prefer speech more than IE?
that's
It's
a
just a
phenomenon. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. How about you taking an IE role?
Sure. I think that, well, is there any way you can track the member to assign for IE rather than just cut it off and give it to others? Do you have a plan B for that if this doesn't go well?
So you think that I should figure out the method to enhance the interest of the member to IE?
If the Toastmaster has an IE job, that means they think that is a very, they have their meaning. It has a meaning for it. So, well, today you just saw everyone wants to be a speaker, not IE. So you call out IE and give the speaker. Then maybe that is not the point, because if the Toastmaster wants people to be IE, you maybe should make a policy that attracts people to do IE rather than you just call it out and give it to the speaker. That's my thought.
But instead of consider the Toastmasters international, I think I will pay more attention on what our members need.
Okay, so I have a problem.
You have a problem.
Okay, so
You promised that you will leave after my speech.
That's a big problem.
So for the IE problem, is another question. I think that you said only those who above the CC level will receive the regional IE, right?
Comparison.
Okay, so there won't be too much. Consider that those above the CC level will going to graduate this semester, so this kind of problem won't be that serious, I think. So I think that everybody can not worry about this question. So my question is, for those who are about the PR problem, for those who are too old, will you still contain the BBS or a PTT promotion or other ways? You will eliminate the Churchen and the Georgian, but will you still contain the BBS propaganda?
Okay. In my investigation, the piece the authors mainly contents of PTT. But I tried to figure out who used this PTT, and found out that the average age is quite large compared to our club now. So I think you also know that PPT is not as famous as before. It is replaced gradually by the Facebook. So I think this time, pay attention on the Facebook fans page. It's better than pay attention to the PPT.
We all know that we always have lots of new members, but most of them are associate member, what we call it, can only deliver one speech. But most of them, like we all know, they paid the $300, and they just disappeared, like my mentees. And so, how do you do to like make them stay and try more? Because some of them deliver their first one, deliver their freshman cup, and then just disappear. So, what was your solution, or what's your idea about this?
Actually, I think I will pass the chance to select our club or not back to mentees. Because our club has a very special characteristic, that is, the selectivity of our club is really, really impressed me. That means the new members select us, and we will also select the new member. So you will notice that those who stayed to the next semester, they will stay for a very long time. So I think the thing I'm going to do is to give them the choice to choose our club or not, and give our resource to those who choose to retain.
I have advice for managed questions.
What if we hold the whole day intensive speech for associate members, and they can just come and deliver a speech on the weekend or something, and then we figure out which one is the potential member, and we can invite her or him to join us. And then it will be not. What?
Could you say that again? Because I didn't get your question.
I mean, for associate member, maybe we can have the intensive speech day on Saturday or Sunday, and then they can come and deliver a speech. Then we don't have that. Lots of people want to deliver a speech. It's just advice.
Yeah, associate club.
Yeah, something like associate club.
That's sweet.
What do you think?
Actually, we all know that most of the new members are associated members. Those who are very passionate and pay 1,700 are quite rare, yeah. So I think our 2 freshman cups is really is enough for them, because in my survey, most of the new members want to deliver one speech. Only 2 or 3 only want to deliver 2 speeches or more than 3. So I think one speech for his or her in his or her first semester is enough.
That's what we
On average.
That's what we worry about, because they deliver their speech and they don't come back anymore. So I was thinking that maybe outings or gathering or
Maybe second, like you don't just grab people's to come here. You grab people's heart. Like they want to come here instead of just I just want to deliver a speech. This is just a place, a stage. I want to express my idea, and later on, I don't want to make any connection with these people. So I think the more important thing is how do you get their heart, and what do you make them stay? What's the points that you want? Like they will feel like this is a home for us. That I want to come back again.
We still have 10 minutes. We still have 10 minutes.
But I want to appreciate Jessica's work this semester. We do have a lot of newcomers maintaining our club. And this question I have solved that before. one of the solutions that come out is to strengthen our family system. Now the family system, it seems like it is only for the design meeting. But several years ago, it is not that kind. Several years ago, little M's prepared for the final outing, but one of the outing, yeah. And the little E's prepared for the sing meeting. But as time goes by, this kind of action gradually disappeared, and I don't know why. But I'm sure that there must be some difficulties, so this effort disappeared. I did have some new idea about the family system, but I didn't mention in my campaign speech because it is quite hard to explain, and I'm still thinking, should I put it into reality or not?